Hello and welcome back to our KSP career. I'm your host GrunfWorks, and today we are launching the ScanSat satellite that we've developed a while ago, and we are sending it off to Duna. Yes, for those of you that have missed the build episode, I'm gonna post it in the end screen of this episode, top right corner, so you have a chance to check it out. However, it's a beautiful day. We have dumped the first boosters and we are going straight for the Kerbin 100-kilometer orbit, and the Duna transfer window is very close, so we will be performing the ascent to orbit, in orbit, and then doing the transfer while sending this craft to Duna. Yes. The purpose of this craft, it's a HiRes SCANsat sensor. I think it has high-res altimetry, high-res visual, and biome, I think. It's basically three stuff high-res as far as I know. So I've jam-packed it, and it has supposed to be to go to Duna's polar orbit, somewhere around 300 kilometer, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically a copy of the one that I've sent to Eve and the one that has already been in Kerbin orbit. So just with a little bit more delta V to take care of. There we go. We are already orbital, and we are pointing orbit prograde with a total of 1129 meters per second to burn. Ditching the fairing and popping up the beautiful round solar panels that will be providing electricity, as well as opening up the antennas as needed. There we go. So, all right, we have the burn coming up in 10 seconds. Just to make sure that I have a good angle, and hitting the burn. It will take the most part of this stage, or actually it will take the entire stage plus a little bit of the transfer stage, but that's okay, we have accounted for that. We should have more than enough. There we go, and liquid hydrogen thrusters kicking in. There we go. There we go, beautiful. So then we need to extend this, what do you call this? Yeah, then we need to extend the hinge first. There we go, and then opening up the antenna. Perfect. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty because from the time of design and launching this, it has been a while. So ScanSat, Duna Hi-Res Scanner Combo Mark 1. That's perfect. Alright, so there you go, guys. The next order of business is getting this bad boy actually to Duna. So now what we need to do is we need to go a little bit forward in time until we have the Duna transfer, 2 hours, which we are basically accelerated. And the one that's going off from Kerbin onwards, it's the Duna, I think it was Duna relay that we sent in the previous episode. So you can see it just flinging off in the distance. And basically here it's more rinse repeat. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and prepare this bad boy. There we go. And then we want to make sure that this is pointing orbit prograde. And now it's a little bit matter of fiddlage, how much we will fiddle until we get that stuff in place. All right. So there we go. Duna periapsis, it's there. A little bit more fiddlage so that we get a nice, encounter, and after that we're gonna start the burn. And let's kick it. 1200 meters per second to burn. We have more than enough. Just look at it. Gorgeous stuff. Too bad it's in shade. My designs are always in shade, I don't know why. Alright, so there we go. Transferring to Duna. We have gone interplanetary. or not yet. And for those of you that like the episode, smash that like button. I mean, it really helps me out and also helps the more people to see my new, designs, concepts and whatnot. So there we go, we have our Duna encounter, and now the only thing left for us to do is to actually wave this thing goodbye. So, beautiful sunrise coming over the Kerbin, and there we go. Now, I'm not gonna escort this one totally out of the Kerbin sphere of influence because mainly we have another craft to be launched, and that's Duna Robotic Lander that will be going on in the next episode. But look at this, some screenshot material right there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture. Of course I'm gonna take a picture. So, with that thing being said, the only thing which actually, when I accelerated time a little bit, I have accelerated it so that we have gone to the ascending node. And there was a total correction of 20 or 30-ish meters per second that would basically help us fix our Duna periapses even further, from 2 million to 775k. So I've bunched them up together so to make sure that everything is covered. Right, and after the burn is done and we have lowered the Duna periapses to the expected value, well, the only thing remaining to do is to wait until we get a Duna encounter. So we're gonna add a new alarm saying ScanSat coming to Duna. And let's call it arrival or something, SOI. And we're gonna do it margin of 1 minute. That's okay. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. As always, like if you like the episode, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.